Meanwhile, Ryan is he's doing some war nerd shit. He asks himself,
what happens when a car bomb goes off?
Explodes.
He gets a big stack of books. Ryan does some trans girl war nerd shit. He gets a shitload of books and he identifies the weapon system. And
he draws a picture of the weapon system as an anime girl.
You're telling me a Jane wrote this fighting ships? Yeah. And thanks.
I'm not
really
giving you that one. Sorry.
Meanwhile, we get a nice little parallel. We see Cortez doing the exact same shit.
Yeah, this is a really good scene. I like this one a lot.
He identified. They both come to the realization at the same time that this is an American bomb rather than a car bomb. But then Cortez goes, "Wait, the Americans are here?" I thought that was his plan, though. That's the one part of this that confused me. I thought his plan was to use the United States here, and he seems genuinely surprised.
He moves fast, though, to make that his plan, because he faxes Cutter in an extremely big dick move and is like, yo, I'm Colombian drug cartels. Let's meet up. So he meets up with Cutter, and he's like, look, here's the plan. I'm going to kill Ernesto, and I'm going to take over. And then I'm going to cut all the cocaine exports to the United States by 50%, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to make regular arrests on my drug runners that make you look really, really good. So you'll be like winning the war on drugs. In exchange, you're going to basically leave me alone down here in Colombia, and you're going to give me Willem and the lads.
You've got to cut the lads off.
You're going to betray the troops. And this is a very, very, very Tom Clancy idea. The idea of the Special Forces troops being betrayed at the negotiating table.
It's like The Rock. Ed Harris is getting mad about this to Sean Connery.
You know what it's like The Rock, but you know what else it's like? It's like the paranoia on the American right about secret POWs in Vietnam. The POW MIA thing, where they were like, we think that there's still Americans who are, taken captive in Vietnam, and the administration, the government didn't want to know about it, so they're just still there because they were betrayed. And it's like, there's no evidence for this. The Americans, in terms of their policy, are remarkably precious about their troops because they're their big special boys.
They are the specialist boys in the world. Look, James Bond is still in North Korea. This is just something all have to deal with. There are POWs in every country. And that's the way of things.
But also, at this point, it's just the film really wants me to care about this. He's like, look, I need you to give up Willem Dafoe and the lads. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Kill them.
Of the illegal CIA death squad?
Who murdered those children? Yeah, absolutely. Those guys should die. Unquestionably. Kill them all now.
It's 12 guys.
Yeah. Who are all war criminals. They need to die now. Why aren't you killing them now?
We can also talk about sort of the relationship that this movie has between the American soldier and danger, right? Because when Chavez Ding is recruited, they tell him, it's a illegal CIA death squad, extremely dangerous. You're going to be there 6 months. If you don't die, you can take your pick of assignments or whatever. And all of these guys are sort of briefed on that basis of, oh, you might die. But it's in this way where you're only supposed to face death. You're not supposed to experience it. And all of these guys fucking complain about this shit when they get killed. Not that I wouldn't complain if I was getting killed. But they're like, wait a second, nobody... And it's like, no, they absolutely did tell you that this was a possibility. Very clearly up front.
You did, in fact, sign up for this.
Yes. Yeah, you quite literally did.
I have only one thing to say regarding this, and it's a drop, so I don't know if you two will hear it. I need to fix the routing. But here it is for the audience at home.
I hope someone does kill him.
That'll be really funny for the audience, but it didn't come through for you, I'm afraid.
I look forward to listening back to it.
It's a damn shame.
Great work, Dev.